Ghislaine Maxwell has spent years trying to keep court documents from a 2015 defamation case sealed, but last week she lost the battle and Judge Preska ordered the documents to be unsealed on Thursday, July 30th. On Thursday afternoon, just hours before the documents were set to be released publicly, Maxwell's attorneys pleaded with the court to keep the documents sealed, stating that Maxwell said things in her deposition about her consensual adult sexual activity, and not only that, but she did it because she was promised confidentiality. While some significant documents were released, there is one document that is not going to be released until Monday, August 3rd, because Maxwell has appealed the release of these particular documents that use information from her own separate deposition or possibly that of a John Doe 1 who is currently unidentified but could be outed on Monday. So, if that other court does not rule by Monday, those documents will also be unsealed and released. So here is what was released on Thursday, July 30th. In one email between Epstein and Maxwell in 2015, Epstein appeared to be composing a draft statement for Maxwell to release publicly. The email was sent in 2015, a few weeks after Virginia Giuffre first shared her story about being trafficked by Maxwell and Epstein with a British newspaper. A few days later, Epstein emails Ghislaine again saying, "You have done nothing wrong, and I would urge you to start acting like it. Go outside, head high, not as an escaping convict, go to parties, and deal with it." The unsealed documents released also contained remarks from a Jane Doe 3, whose allegations matched those of Giuffre, claiming that she was forced to have sexual relations with Prince Andrew on Epstein's private island in what was described as an orgy. Additionally, a woman who has accused Epstein of abusing her for years, dating back to when she was a teenager, claimed that Ghislaine Maxwell was both his chief accomplice and a participant in the sexual abuse. Virginia Giuffre's testimony, which she gave in 2016, she describes Maxwell and Epstein as a toxic team that repeatedly exploited her and emphasized that Maxwell brought me in for the purpose of being trafficked. And she made it clear that the two were clearly co-conspirators by saying, "You have to understand that Epstein and Maxwell are joined at the hip, okay?" At another point, Giuffre said of Maxwell, "She's the one who abused me on a regular basis. She's the one that procured me, told me what to do, trained me as a sex slave, abused me physically, abused me mentally. She's the one who I believe in my heart of hearts deserves to come forward and have justice happen to her more than anybody. Being a woman, it's disgusting." Giuffre testified that while Maxwell did not use physical force to compel sexual encounters, she did tell Giuffre repeatedly that she and Epstein were powerful and well-connected people whom she should not anger. Giuffre continued by adding that they both told me, "You've got tickets to go here, this is who you're meeting, and this is what you're doing." She said that Epstein and Maxwell both paid me and both directed me, using massage as code for sex. Then there is Document 16. In the newly released 24-page transcript of Document 16, Giuffre added that there were two young girls from New York with Maxwell, and they were on the island at the same time as Bill Clinton. While Clinton has denied anything happening, so did Epstein and all the other men accused, including Prince Andrew, who upon seeing a picture of himself with Giuffre claims to not remember how he came to take the picture with her. And last but not least, these unsealed documents may provide grounds for the federal government to prosecute Ghislaine as well, because a 2015 email between Epstein and Maxwell appears to suggest that Maxwell was not part of nor had anything to do with Jeffrey Epstein's plea bargain. That could undermine the efforts by Maxwell's attorneys, who are currently arguing that Maxwell is protected by the non-prosecution agreement that was part of Epstein's 2008 plea deal that would shield his co-conspirators from any charges. So basically, she wanted to not be charged because she was a part of the crime, but hoping to be protected by Epstein's sweetheart deal, only to find out that since she was unaware of the plea bargain at the time, she's able to be prosecuted. I can't even imagine what documents will be released on Monday, August 3rd, or who the John Doe 1 will turn out to be. But I'm definitely going to be watching this case and reporting back here. So make sure you click on the subscribe button so you don't miss my next update. Thanks for listening.